What's up, Dorian?
What up? Where are we going right now, Robert?
We are on our way to Las Vegas, California.
California.
Yeah, we're leaving California.
So we're about halfway done with our Las Vegas trip. We got about an hour, 2 hours left. Just checking in real quick. Traffic's not too bad. We're still hustling, still trying to get on the road, but going pretty fast. No complaints right now. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, man. I mean, you know, you get a little worried with these long drives. How's it going to be? How's the traffic going to be? Are there going to be any like accidents? So far, so clear. We're here in the middle of nowhere, and that's how you know you're getting close to Vegas. So I'm excited.
Yeah, anticipation is building up. It's kind of surreal that we're actually getting to go back to the movies. Like, it feels like a whole new experience again. So I'm excited to finally see it on the big screen. It's a big deal because this is the first movie we've both seen in theaters since like March. For me, it's been since early February since I've been in the theater. So
what's the last movie you saw in theater?
The last movie I saw in theater was Mulan, actually, which is interestingly enough coming on Disney Plus.
So you saw Mulan?
I've seen Mulan. I can't say nothing about it, but you know, I'm excited for you to see when it hits Disney Plus.
Last movie I saw in theaters was actually Onward. Another Disney movie, Disney Pixar. Really beautiful story. I'm excited to see what Tenet has to offer. Okay, so we are here in Nevada officially. We have just passed that point. Getting gas, fueling up real quick on the rental car. So yeah, we are officially in Nevada, in the state, no longer in California. No longer got to follow those rigid COVID deadlines. We are out here, and I am super, super pumped to see Tenet. So close, baby, so close.
We're about 30 minutes away. We got some gas, but we've been powering through, going on the road, man. It's been a journey, but we're having fun though. Listening to some podcasts, listening to some music. It's been an awesome day thus far, awesome morning, and we're killing it on time. So we're trying to just get the last half of this and just go ahead and enjoy Tenet. I'm ready to say the least.
We are officially in Nevada. Tell us about that new state, new COVID rules.
A little bit nervous to see how this theater's gonna look, but I feel like they're gonna enforce some pretty strict rules.
Be sure people watching at home, wear a mask, take all the precautions, social distance, make sure you're abiding by all of your local health official guidelines. That being said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to see Tenet. Yeah. I'm excited to see this. I'm excited that we're actually making this pilgrimage out to Vegas, and let's see where we're going forward.
Tennis. Last time it was no tennis.
One of these bullets is like us, traveling forwards through time. The other one's going backwards. Can you tell which is which? How about now?
Guys, it's your boy Dorian here, and I am here with my boy Robert. How are you doing today, sir?
Yo, we are here. We saw Tenet. We made it.
All right, bro. So we are outside the AMC Town Square in Las Vegas, Nevada. We just finished our screening of Tenet. Thankfully, the theater was closed, so it was only like 6 or 7 people. Felt very like relaxed.
Super empty.
Super empty. And like it was on an IMAX screen, so we got to see like. I just want to say before we even get into the review, how good it just felt to finally be back in the theater after all these months. Like it felt like I was back at home. So like, just talk about that. How did it feel to be back?
Well, it felt good to just be back in like the theater realm in general, like sitting in that seat. And thankfully the theater, you know, we were in was pretty empty.
Yeah.
And you know, we brought hand sanitizer, we prepared. So it was like, it felt safe for me. You know, I know that might not be experience for a lot of people, but you know, it was great. You know, growing up, movie theaters is like my second home, so it's good being back at home. It feels like, especially for something as big and as cinematic as Tenet. I feel like there's no other better way to bring it back than Tenet. So.
All right, so first, like I know you're a big Nolan fan. So what was your initial reaction to this movie? Because we saw it in all its gloriness on the IMAX screen. So what are your first thoughts?
First thoughts coming right out of this movie. I really loved it. I really enjoyed it. I think it's, you know, I like that it's a little less accessible, I think, than, you know, something like Inception.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Inception is like a little easier to understand. This was a little bit more confusing, you know, but it has like very strict time travel rules. But it has a level of like humanism and drama to a certain extent that I didn't think they were going to do. So I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, when you say accessible, so for me, I completely agree with what you said because I absolutely loved it as well. I want to say that it took like the score and the music itself was amazing, but I feel like some of it the dialogue did get drowned out a little bit for some of the things. I was like, what did they say or something like that. But besides that, like that was like my really only critique. But other than that, I like how you said it, like there was more humanistic characteristics that you didn't see before. I thought Elizabeth Debicki's character, she carried a lot of that, as well as John David Washington. I thought he was a fantastic addition. Like all across the board, the acting across the board was phenomenal. So.
And Kenneth Branagh, who plays the villain, absolutely magnetic. I think if all of the performances are good, but I think if there's one performance that'll probably enter war conversations, will probably be Kenneth Branagh in this movie. He played a really, really strong character, and I think overall everything was great about it. Like you said, the score was a little loud. They did the same thing with Interstellar, so if people saw Interstellar, they might have to come into expecting this kind of way too. But if you dig Nolan and if you like heady sci-fi mixed with big budget action, this is the exact kind of movie for you. I dug it, but it definitely will take a couple of chances.
I need a couple of rewatches, bro. I really wish because we have to drive like we said, we're both from California, so like we're both from LA, we're both live in LA, so this was a drive. This is a 4 or 5 hour drive, and I wouldn't mind making the trip again. But we want to get repeat viewing, so we can't get that experience right now because of this stupid virus. But like I said, like I loved it. Definitely want to get multiple reviews. That's the same thing that happened to me with Inception. You had to watch it multiple times. Like shit blew my mind. But I thought how they incorporated time travel, or whatever we want to call it, with this inversion type of thing. Thought that was great. So all in all, this is just our little quick review. We'll have a more in-depth review later on this week, later on this month when it does release for US, because we know a lot of US people won't be able to see it. So we're not going to spoil anything like that. But all in all, great experience. Thank you guys for having us here at AMC, and we can't wait for more people to see the movie. So make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. We'll have more content coming for you.
I done went back in myself, felt like hell. Work, I risked it, pace yourself. How you living? Know you thrilling off a sinning. How I got my stripes and pendants backing out in the street. Boy, this wild, let it be. Rages out, gotta eat. Not a vibe, but away with the sound. By the way, counting down by the days.
Alright, so we were in a rush the whole time on the way there, so we didn't have time to stop and get food. Hold on, let me turn down the AC real quick. It is hot as hell out here though. But yeah, we didn't have time to stop and get food, so now we're stopping at Raising Cane's, getting some chicken tenders, because the chicken tenders they slam. So we're getting some food and then heading back on the road, looking at a 4-hour drive. And then funny thing is, tonight is also everybody wants to have screenings this week. We're going to be watching Bill and Ted with Sabrina later, so expect a review over on First Cut and Geeks of Color. It's going to be lit.
Yeah, straight up.
Headed back home, Los Angeles. Let's go. 4 hours, let's do it. Making moves.
So we are literally just passing the border for Nevada. So we are officially back in California.
Count. We need to have back. Wait, hold on. We're about an hour and 50 minutes away from Los Angeles, and then back home, and then Bill and Ted. So about to go. Let's get this ride.
Let's get it.
Alright, what's up guys, it's your boy D here. We're back in my crib. We just got back from Vegas, and it's been a long ass day, but we made it back. I can't believe it's been a long ass day. So all in all, we got to see Tenet. We drove to Vegas and back, and we were just talking about this off camera. handled it in terms of COVID and all that, I think we handled this excellently. And I think the theater handled it excellently as well. Something we didn't mention earlier was that the theater was actually closed. Nobody was in there, and our screening only had about 6 people, including us. 6 or 7 people, including us, so very safe. Like, everybody had their own row, multiple rows between them, so everything was chill. So all in all, great experience. A bumpy, rough start, but finished it out with a great day, and we got to see Bill and Ted, and you'll see our review and our reaction for that over on Geeks Color and the First Cut, so tune in for that. But you got any last notes, RB3?
Any last notes? People wearing masks. I hope everybody gets to see Tenet on the big screen the way it needs to be seen, but everybody has to do their due diligence and take this COVID responsibility seriously. It's a real thing. It's dangerous. Please take it seriously. Please be careful. If you have the access to get tested, and please, please, please wear a mask.
Wear a goddamn mask. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have a lot of content. We'll have more in-depth reviews. Hopefully, we'll get to see it again. But hopefully, you enjoyed this vlog. We'll be doing more Geeks of Color vlogs, more First Cut vlogs coming down the pipeline as things start opening up. But we're going to be safe about it. We're not going to rush and try to do things. But we're going to get more original with the content. So I'm hoping you're excited. I hope you enjoyed this. Expect more Tenet content, like we said. Thank you for watching. Peace up, A-Town down. We'll see you soon here for more videos. Thank you guys. Peace.
What do you think we're seeing?
The detritus of a coming war.